Hello everybody, this is thejonnymar, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy VI Advance. We are starting off this episode with a bang as we jump right into battle with the Blue Dragon. And as you might expect from a name like Blue Dragon, it is a water-based dragon. So he is going to be using almost exclusively water-based attacks on our party. He's not super strong, and especially once I get Zonaseek up, basically I don't have to worry too much about his attacks. And if you are concerned about him, basically you can also throw up Golem. I'm not exactly sure why he just cast slow on himself. Okay, so he's using Rippler. That seems a very convoluted strategy. Rippler is a enemy lore that Strago can actually learn, and it exchanges your status with the enemy. So he cast slow on himself, and then he used Rippler to try to transfer that ability to Mog, but it missed. Instead of just casting slow on Mog. Well, whatever, Blue Dragon. Whatever works for you. Yeah, Rippler is another of kind of the enemy lores in this area that if you choose to bring Strago with you, which I haven't gotten Strago yet, but I will be getting him very soon, that you can learn a lot of these abilities. So Traveler, you can also learn the Rippler ability, etc. And there's some of the random encounters with a lot of the enemies in the area that they use a lot of the abilities like level 3 Flare, or level 3 Metal I mean, level 4 Flare, level 5 Doom, etc. But since I'm skipping all random battles with my Moogle Charm, obviously not as useful for me. And I don't really spend a lot of time going after the lores. For me, there's only a couple lores that are really worthwhile, and I'll be getting those and showing them to you all. So for this battle, obviously you want to think about using thunder-based or bolt-based attacks. Now, I don't really have any good ones at this point, I only have Thundara. So I'm just going to use my other attacks. Bushido, Flare, and then obviously with Realm, she doesn't have anything yet. Some Cure spells, so that's nice. But I'm going to continue to use the Punisher to get in critical physical attacks. And as I mentioned, this guy is not too tough. Most of the dragons are pretty much pushovers. Now, I've heard that's changed with the Dragon's Den, which is the extra area in this game. I think you have to fight a whole bunch of palette swaps of the dragons, and they've upped the power of all of them, so that should be an interesting experience. Come on, Flare, hit. Hit. Yes. Tsunami. It's a pretty cool ability. It's a complete deluge to take you out. Very reminiscent of a monster that you can summon in other Final Fantasies, wouldn't you say, viewers? Perhaps a particular water-type monster that perhaps they might have added to this version of the game, and we just might be fighting very soon? There we go. Down goes another one. So that leaves 3 dragons, I think? Wow, and we got the Zantetsuken sword. No, 4 dragons. Oh, so the queen was turned to stone too. A tear from the stone. What is this? Red 13's father? Yes, and that transforms your Magicite. It changes Odin into Raiden. So if you did want to use Odin, make sure you don't do this until you're done with it. Because now we can learn the quick spell and also get +2 strength at level up. So Raiden's a much better Esper in my opinion than Odin. Alright, so I am going to head back to the surface after I do a little bit of inventory management here, and I'll meet you there. So the next area that we're going to be going to is actually heading back to Mobliz. because we want to finish up Terra's story. So there is enough time that has passed now, and actually, once you get the airship, you can come back here and get Terra. But I decided to wait because obviously I want to get some other characters first. And you find out that everyone's kind of run away. We're not exactly sure where they are. Well, that's unfortunate. We need to find them, and quick. So let's head back towards the other house in this area. Maybe they're hanging out over there. Place is still pretty destitute. Hello, doggy. Where are you going? And just disappeared. She's pregnant? Jeez, you didn't waste too much time, buddy. Well, that's exciting, I guess. Two 16-year-olds, or I think they're 17, having a kid without any doctor. And no one to help take care of it, except other kids. Yeah, sometimes guys don't do so well when they find out that their girlfriends are pregnant. I don't think you're alone, Dwayne. But he seems to be taking it in stride. That's good. Uh-oh. Not this guy again. He kicked his butt last time and he's coming back for more. Yes, Terra, don't worry. We'll take him out. You're gonna keep her safe, huh? Yeah, I have a lot of faith in you, buddy. What about you, dog? What do you think? Oh, okay. Good point. So let's go take out Humbaba. Bring it on. So, very similar to the first encounter. In fact, not at all different. He's going to use physical attacks, and he's also going to use thunder-based spells. But obviously we've gotten quite a bit stronger since we fought him the first time, so it'll be pretty easy to take him out. Hit him with Flare, hit him with Bushido, physical attacks, and he will go down fairly quickly. Hey, let's try sketching him. See if we can pull that off. Not gonna work. Jeez. Look at that. Wasn't much more powerful than a regular attack. So we'll just stick with that with Realm. Now, this is actually a segmented battle, so you cannot beat Humbaba with this party. All you can do is wear him down, and what's going to happen is once you've done enough damage to him, he's going to use an ability that'll knock a couple of your characters out of battle. And then that'll progress to the second part of the battle. And Holy is, of course, not as powerful as Flare. They actually seem to have fixed Cyan's Bushido a little bit. Okay, here's the ability. In this game. No, Realm! Lock! Whatever are we going to do? Poor Mog. Alright. Terra, let's do this. And it's Super Saiyan Terra. Even better. So this is the only battle in the game where you actually get unlimited transform ability for Terra. You'll notice her life bar, or ATB bar, is not moving at all. Usually it starts to work its way down as you attack in battle. We're going to use Bio because that is what Humbaba is weak to. So you have unlimited transform ability. You can keep using stuff over and over again for this storyline battle. And just to reiterate the point with Cyan, a lot of times in the original version of this game, I would use his Bushido or Sword Tech and use an ability like Quadra Slam, or Tempest, I think it's called in this game. And he would hit like one enemy, even if it was near death, like over and over again. And when I've used it in this game, he does a better job of spreading it out over enemies, so he doesn't kind of focus just on one and waste it. So that's nice. I don't know if that's just been luck so far, or if they've actually kind of changed the algorithm that the ability is based on. Wow, 5,400 points. Awesome. Still is weird that he laughs like that when he does it. And since Terra's dishing out quite a bit more damage, we should kill this guy very soon. In fact, I would guess one more bio and he will probably be done. Let's see if I'm right. Yes. Another legendary demon. Down for the count. We are continuing to kill them off, making this world a safe place for kids. Hi guys. Jeez. Is that Screech again? Yeah, if I was a kid, I'd be pretty freaked out by her too. Our party was freaked out when we saw her, if you remember. But that's not got to be good for her self-esteem. What's this? Little girl can see through the facade and see the goodness inside of Terra. And that's all it takes. Good modeling, little girl. So in essence, we have done what we did with Cyan. We have cleared the confusion and doubt from Terra's mind. What feeling is that, Terra? Love. Well, thank God. We don't have to hear you talking about that anymore. So now you have a purpose again. Let's protect all of these children and make the world a better place. Come with us, yes. Help us take out Kefka. That is the bigger goal. And now that we have Terra back, we're gonna go hunting for a certain water snake, which is a brand new addition to this game. So I'm gonna outfit my party. And once I am done with that, as Terra continues to pontificate here, I will meet you guys outside of Nikia. So see you in a bit. All right. So I'll show you my equipment here. I have Terra and Celeste with the Minerva plates. I have Mog with the Paladin shield, and I rotated Sabin back into my party. And we are going to take on a brand new Esper to this game, one of the 4 extra ones. And that is the Lord of the Water himself, Leviathan. Or Leviathan, if you have played the original translation of Final Fantasy II or 4. So what you need to do is not get lost on the dock here. You need to go to the ferry and talk to the captain and have him take you towards South Figaro. Now you can do it the other way too. You can start in South Figaro and come towards Nikia. It doesn't matter. And you'll notice I brought Mog along because this is the opportunity to get his last dance. So this is going to be very reminiscent of Final Fantasy IV. We're just heading along, minding our own business. And we get attacked by a sea monster. Uh-oh. Are we going to wake up in Miss Cydia? No, we're going to be underwater fighting Leviathan. Now, he is much more powerful than the blue dragon. He uses a lot of these same abilities, but I have some good armor on, and the Paladin shield is going to block everything, and I actually thought the Minerva was going to block it too, but apparently not. That changes things a little bit. I thought I was going to have 3 party members that were pretty much impervious. It looks like Mog's the only one. Well, let's try to do as much damage as possible. And see if we can keep my guys alive. Now, fortunately, unlike Final Fantasy VII, when you fought Emerald Weapon, we don't have a time limit underwater. We can just breathe indefinitely, and that's probably because of the diving helmet that we got with Gao much earlier in the game. Now, Leviathan can be pretty cheap. Sometimes he'll get multiple attacks in a row, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Ugh. And I just tried to do Bum Rush with Terra. Stupid. Yeah, this guy's hitting us pretty hard. Instead, I use Transform. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hang in there. Don't die. Ugh. Oh, and then he just uses it again, of course. Wonderful. Alright, new plan, viewers. Survival. So let's get in the air, Mog. And I had to do this anyway to get his dance. You have to get in an attack on him. So while Mog is jumping, he is basically impervious to any of Leviathan's attacks. And because he has the Paladin shield on, really all he can hit me with is physical attacks. So, you know, I should be able to beat him this way. We'll see. So you might want to wait, viewers, until you're a little bit more powerful to take this guy on. I just wanted to get Mog done with his dances. It's kind of one of those things that's been hanging over my head the last couple hours of the game. Now, as a reminder, if you are playing the SNES version, the only way to get Water Rondo for Mog is to do it during the first half of the game. You have to go back to the Veld or go to the Leth River near the Returner's hideout. Bam! Bye-bye, Leviathan. That wasn't too bad, I guess. And so once you get to the second half of the game, you don't have the ability to get Water Rondo. So keep that in mind. There we go, got a new dance, and 10,000 Jill. That's why I didn't really care if my party members died. You don't really get much. But the key is you get a new Magicite Shard. And this Magicite Shard is okay. It teaches you Flood, which is the only water spell that you can learn in the game. And it gives you a level up bonus as well. Not great, but definitely worthwhile. So in my next episode, we will continue onward, viewers. So as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.